Hello, Lovable Diva One, Kathy Hamilton here. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about making decisions regarding different programs that you can choose to do. You know, when you're making these investments in yourself, you really want it to be something that you're going to benefit from. And someone recently had just sent me an email asking me some specific questions about just particular types of programs and kind of seeing, getting my feel for how you would know that it was working or not and basically worth the investment. And I think it's a really valid question. And I think, kind of how I would want to look at that and what I'm really feeling in my heart as of late. And I think it really is all coming from really owning your lovability and really stepping into your power when you do that, because you can't help it. And I think what's happened out there is, we have all forgotten that there is nothing wrong with us at all. No matter what kind of mess you think your life is in right now, be it from health, finances, relationships, whatever, there's nothing wrong with you, ever. And what's happened is that all these rules and conditions and these parameters we've put around how we're measuring ourselves being successful is really what needs to change. And so when you are doing programs, sometimes it can feel like more like we all are desperate for a quick fix. And of course we're desperate for a quick fix, because when you're miserable, even if you're in physical pain, emotional pain, financial pain, relationship pain, I don't care what it is. If you're not happy in your body, that puts us in that fight or flight response, and it becomes a matter of survival. And then you're kind of become desperately seeking some result to show up that, okay, I'm on the right track. My finances have actually changed quickly. I've lost weight. I now have the love of my life. This health condition is gone, poof, by magic. And then if that doesn't happen, we think either the program we did is wrong or we ourselves are wrong. And what I'm really looking to do for myself is, it's like we all need to get a PhD in us. We need to know who we are, why we want what we want, why we haven't been able to get it, how we can find it, where we can find it, and basically how we can have this now. What can we do? But it has nothing to do with the outside stuff. It all is just coming from within. And so when we're doing programs of any kind, all of it really is doing is just really getting to know yourself better. That's all these programs are for. And if the promise has been made that you are going to double your income in a week, or you're going to find the love of your life in a week, or you're going to lose 10 pounds in a week, or you're going to be able to get rid of this pain that you've been physically having for a week, that's not really realistic. So that's enticing to us because we want to get out of the pain, whatever that is that we're in, but it's not realistic. So I think the first step in doing any program is, what I want to learn about me. I want to get a PhD in me. It's all about understanding you better and really being able to start seeing life and yourself through this lens that you are lovable and powerful. Period. End of story. That's your truth. And I don't care what has happened to you up until the point that you have listened to this video or watched this video and realized that something can be different. My advice is just accept that anything that's happened from like 0 to now, in fact, as far as age, was your truth at that time. And now it's time to create the new truth based on this new lens way of thinking. So when you are doing a program, really go into it more with the intention, I'm going to learn about me. And yes, there are circumstances where you are going to be in that fight or flight. Okay, it is becoming a matter of survival. You don't have money to pay the bills. That's going to freak you out. And what we need to do is really start focusing on our emotions and working on those, because that's where the magic actually is. That's where the healing occurs, is just allowing ourselves to feel. Get out of your head trying to solve the problem and really get into feeling where you're at and just keep meeting yourself exactly where you're at in this moment. Not where you want to be in 5 years, not where you want to be in 2 weeks. It's where you are right now. So when you're trying to make decisions on what to do, if a program is right for you or worth your investment, just ask yourself, what do I really want to get out of this? And when you start to go down that path of those specific results, just change those in. Okay, if those results were there, if you actually had more money in the bank, if you actually had that weight off of you, if you actually had this health condition away, how is that going to make you feel? Because that's what you want. You want the feeling. And how it comes is absolutely irrelevant. And there's a reason why some people, they are perfectly content, living paycheck to paycheck, or with health conditions. You see these people all the time, and people are like, oh, how do you do it? Because, I'd be so stressed out. It's the mindset, because in their world, everything's okay. They know everything's okay, no matter what. And I know I'll put this back to when I had cancer and I was going through chemo. And the one thing that I always wanted to hear was, it's going to be okay. And finally, I realized that the only person that could tell myself that was me, is that no matter what, it is okay. Whether I'm sitting here bald without any of my hair, my eyebrows, eyelashes gone, and I don't really recognize myself when I look in the mirror, still okay. If I feel like crap because the chemo's kind of making me feel sick, it's okay. Everything is okay no matter what. These are just like outward circumstances. And when you start to feel like that and really tune into it, it gets much easier. Now, I'm not telling you this is not a challenge. I mean, I'm still challenged with this myself. We're humans. We can't help it. We're having a human experience. So life is supposed to be messy. It's not really supposed to be easy as far as not encountering any type of challenge in your life, or the same challenge over and over and over again. It's a learning experience. But what can be easy is the way that we're looking at it. So we can give ourselves a break and have some compassion for ourselves and really own that we are lovable and that we are powerful, especially when the shit's hitting the fan. So again, when you're trying to make choices, and this is something that I'm even bringing into my work now, where I don't want to be offering the quick fix solutions, because what I want to offer to you is really getting to know you, understanding yourself, and owning that you are lovable and you are powerful no matter what is happening in your life. And then all this other stuff around you, all these parameters, all these rules and conditions that we keep ourselves in these mental prisons because of, will start to fade away. So that is all I have for the moment, and I will be with you again soon. I hope this was helpful, and I love you. Talk to you soon.